here.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
Our name is Mr. and Mrs. Michael Ngana. Standing beside us is the lady that brought us to OPM.
You brought them to OPM. Good woman. Clap for Dr. Jesus. A good woman brings people to OPM.
What brought us to OPM is fruit of the womb. We have been married for 5 years now.
Give Jesus a clap offering.
Last year, November, I traveled to Lagos to get anointed water.
She traveled. You know that place for Lagos now? 5,000 naira small water.
Even the lady that brought me, she's also facing challenges of the fruit of the womb. So I bought my own and I bought her own also. I came back, she didn't know that I traveled. I called her, my friend, come, I have gotten a solution to our problem. So, and she now asked me to come over to her place. I came with the anointed water. I told her that I went to Lagos, I bought my own and I bought one for you. She said I should keep the anointing water first. There is a church named OPM. For me, I didn't know there's a church like this in Port Harcourt, because I don't like watching television. So she now invited me that I should leave the anointing water and join her to that program. We were two that were looking for the fruit of the womb. She brought that last year. And when we came, after the program, I loved the church. I invited my husband. My husband came also. He fell in love with the church. We now start worshiping in OPM here. My husband, the doctor diagnosed him that he has a low sperm count. The sperm count was 0.
Wait, your husband's sperm count 0?
Yes. So after Daddy prayed on the results, the next day, next 4 days, my husband repeated tests. The test now became 70%.
From 0 to 70%. Power too much. Give Jesus a clap offering.
So after we now came for the testimony, we have testified for the restoration.
That day they came with doctor's report, Abi?
Yes. Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
Our name is Mr. and Mrs. Michael Ngana. I located OPM on the 3rd of December last year. What brought me to OPM was fruit of the womb. That thought, I went to Lagos in search of solution. So
she went to Lagos to look for fruit of the womb, but no way. You know the place for Lagos? Small water, 5,000.
So when I came back, because I didn't know that a church like this is in Port Harcourt. Yeah. So there was a friend of mine also that was having challenges in fruit of the womb. So when I went to the Lagos, I bought 2 anointed water, my own and her own.
How much you buy the water?
5,000.
What again?
So when I got home, I called my friend. Please come, I have something for you. So as I called her, she now asked me to come over to her house. I came to her house. She told me that a church named OPM, they are having a program, that she wants both of us to go the program. I said, but I came with anointed water. She said she will leave that anointed water for now. So when I came to OPM, after the program, I loved the church. I invited my husband. Since I married my husband, after 6 months, I conceived. After 2 months of the pregnancy, where I was walking, I would sit down and a voice would be telling me, pray that this pregnancy will not go out. I will be saying, God forbid. I will be rebuking the voice. After 2 weeks of that incident, I was in a dream. A man gave me something. I drank it. After 2 days, that was how I lost the baby. Since then, we still believe that another one will come. But after 6 months, no show. We started visiting hospitals. they now say that my husband's sperm is getting down. They started giving us drugs. They say my womb is not positioned. We started spending money, paying. And as we are treating it, the lower it becomes. I will even be drinking this medicine. Another person will direct me another side. I will abandon that one and jump over to the other side until the sperm became zero. Nothing is in the sperm.
The more you are taking the thing was getting worse. Until your sperm became what?
Zero.
Zero. Change. Thank God for evidence. Chinuke. Now, first, look at this place before you go down. Are you seeing the address? See the address. Now begin to go down. You go see, bomb, 0, 0, point, percent. Hey! Get them one here. Percent, 0%, 0%. Oye me no here.
They're saying that the last doctor that was handling the case, she became tired. She now said, after 8 months that we took her own drugs, I spent on my own. She charged me 160,000 on my own treatment. My husband, 85,000. And the cost of the treatment, she added 30,000. After that, the thing was zero. She now asked that we will pay another 300,000.
Let me tell you. Do you know why I asked you to pay 300,000? Discharging mood. He needed to discharge you. Because he don't collect money for 8 months. Nothing happened. How do I discharge people? Let me give them bill that will make them to run away.
So my husband now asked her. She said she will give my husband. She will start with herbal. She's a medical doctor, but she said she will give us herbal. That our case is not medical issue.
Okay, the ones we were giving people were medical before.
Yes.
She did medical. Till medical can't do them. You say medical no work again. I'm going to switch to herbal. You see where they run out of ideas. He don't try medical. This is a medical doctor. He has been treating them medically. It didn't work. It's okay. I will start with herbal now. I will bring root. I'll bring a plantain tree, banana tree, even iroko tree. Continue.
So she now said that each ragolis of the native medicine is 100,000. So because I have paid my own the money she charged me, so I was pleading, say please, pity my husband now. You paid before. You said that the man supplying you drugs was giving you fake drugs. It's not our cause. It's your own problem. Pity us.
They will always look for an excuse. How can you, a doctor, be accepting fake drugs?
So my husband now asked him that he will pay 50,000 for each Ragolis medicine. She refused. My husband told me, I called her, please, ma, please pity us now. We have spent a lot of money. She now said, in short, I don't think I will accept that 50,000. If not that 300,000. If not that, because she said 100,000 for one. She said if not that 100,000. And after the 100,000 naira own, we will now pay 300,000 for another English drugs. So my husband now priced the both. This one 250, this one 50,000. That is 300. She said no, it's 350 last. So my husband now said, I started crying. My husband now said I should stop crying. Even him is not ready to spend that money again. What is happening to us need power. So we need more prayer. So since I joined OPM TV, last month, we had our meeting at our daddy's house. After the meeting, I was opportune to give daddy the results. Daddy now lifted up the results. I came back, I told my husband that power has changed hand.
Power have changed hand. Not wayo. Say wisdom. No, not wayo. Power have changed hands. Eh?
So he asked me what happened. I said I was opportune to give daddy the result. And he lifted it up. When he was praying, I was also praying. He said, God, your servants have lifted this result. No more going down. It will be going higher and higher. So after 4 days, I persuaded him to repeat the test. He went back for the test and brought the test. This one said 70%.
First, look at the hospital. Now look at the mortality. Give Jesus a cup of it.
The doctor was even asking my husband to write out the name of the drugs that he took.
Oh, wait. Wait, the doctor was asking your husband, come, please, give me the name of the drugs you took.
Is
For this thing to jump from 0 to 70.
Is it herbal or is it English medicine? My husband said it's Dr. Jesus, oil and water. He said, what do you mean? My husband said, prayer. He said, it's only God that can do this. I was eager to know the kind of drugs that you took that made this thing to grow so fast like this.
Give Jesus a clap. No wonder doctors refer people to OPM. I get referrals from UPTH, BMH, from different hospitals, from Enugu specialists. People refer people. Because Dr. Jesus is here. Power is here. Not grammar, not wayo, not brain work. Power. Clap for Dr. Jesus. So the evidence is there. You can go and investigate. Their names are there. Go and do your investigation.
I want to thank God for this great miracle that happened to me now, because I didn't believe it. Even me, I didn't believe it. When the doctor brought out the results, he asked me, what type of drug that am I taking? He would like to know the names of the drugs. I said, I'm not taking any drugs, only prayer. And come to OPM and take assignment. That is what I'm doing. He said, do you mean it? I said, yes. So he said, yes, prayer can do that. So I want to thank God. I want to return all the glory to the Lord Jesus Christ. And I want to thank God for Daddy that encourage people. That word of encouragement is enough for us. It's very, very good and important for a human being. This is what the doctor, I prize the doctor refused to collect from me. So I want to give it to God.
Okay, this is what the doctor you're supposed to give doctor. Come, did I ask you to bring this money?
No.
You brought it from your group of Obi.
Yes, I did.
Any pastor that asks you to pay money is a thief. Don't say OPM, They say OPM, maybe they collect money. He brought it on his own. I didn't ask him for it. They came with the result. We showed them on television.
So after that, the devil said that the battle is not over yet. So when I now enter my ovulation, when we travel to Asorok, machine gun will not release anything throughout that period of ovulation.
Oh, wonderful. Sperm is 0. They came, God healed them. This thing jumped, after 4 days, thing jumped from 0 to 70%. They will say, okay, so you don't do 70%. Okay, make we see. When they put, the devil now sees the sperm, they come out. Come and pour the 70%, make we see. Come and pour the 70%, make we see. Mumu Satan.
So after that month, just after the ovulation, the machine gun can release more than 10 times a day.
Are you seeing Satan?
And my husband now said, Lolo, I know that this thing is manipulation.
Manipulation.
I told my husband, don't worry, I know what to do. The next Sunday, being 13th of August, we came to the church here. Daddy now prophesied and said, if he be a man of God, before 30 days, God will answer everybody's prayer point. The thing just sounded in my ear, boy. I said, God, this is a challenge. Oh. It's now that I will know if Apostle is really a man of God. I say, God, the only condition that will make me to see myself this month is for you to prove to me that he's not a real man of God. So, as he traveled, the machine got released. I shouted. I said, Jesus, is it a dream or what? The next day, the man traveled again. The machine got released. At the end of the month, body now changed.
Ew.
I now say, let me just keep quiet to know if this is real or not. Since then, and as that thing was happening, that day that my husband traveled, out of that anger, I promised God that if God help me and do this for me, that I will sow into OPM TV ministry 100,000 naira. And today, God have done it. This is the result.
Only God can do this. Only God can do this. So you came with the 100, see him, 100,000 from Hamburobi. Look at it. See him. And he said, hey, bring money. Let me pray for you. Any pastor asks you to pay money is a criminal because he knows the prayer will not work. That's why he's collecting money from you. But from the Amburu of Obi, they brought it. Do you know why they ask you to pay money? Because they know that the prayer will not work. So let them collect the money they can collect that time. But if you have this, if you believe in your prayer, say, go and pray. When you are restored, come and testify. Then you bring your thanksgiving. That is confidence of a prayer. Look at it now. Give Jesus a clap of.
We were two ladies that this my friend brought, and God have answered both of us that she brought.
Give Jesus a clap of it. God has answered the two people he brought. Give Jesus a clap offering. If church cannot change, what do? Kneel down.
OPM.
Dr. Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
Really, God is here. I am a living testimony. I can understand that this is truly church where God lives. Because of what happened to me, in short, I can never ever leave OPM.
Give Jesus a clap offering.
I went to so many places, spending money up and down. I don't know that there is a church named OPM that is existing in Port Harcourt. But as God may have it, I thank God for today. Coming to OPM, I was dragging motor every day. I was dragging myself.
Oh! When I came, I was dragging motor. Come on for those. Okay, all those dragging motor. Listen, before the end of this year, you shall buy your own car.
I told my wife that I will buy a car. Say yes. After that June, I bought a car.
Bam!
And we dedicate the car in altar here.
Oh!
I say, let this God take glory. Let this God take honor in the mighty name of Jesus.
Truly, God is here.
God is really here.
Honestly, God is here.
Truly, God is in OPM. I am a testimony and I am a witness.
Are you tired of being single? Are you tired of looking for a good job? Are people calling you barren woman? Do you need salvation? Dr. Jesus is the answer.
If church cannot change you, what do?
Change your church. Change your church. Change your church. Come this Sunday morning before 8 a.m. and God's General Apostle Chibuzo will attend to you and give you prayer assignment, and your story must change.
Please to know when the role of this individual is over. The role this pastor played in my life is over. It is time for me to move to my next level.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here. God is here. God is here.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
We are Mr. and Mrs. Kelvin and Ogegase. My testimony is about safe delivering. Before I located OPM, my husband promised that he would never step his leg in this church.
Okay, your husband vowed that he will never step his foot in this church.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because he don't like OPM.
You don't like OPM.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So after I gave birth to this, my second son, Miscarriage took over the house. Miscarriage was the order of the day. Anytime I take in, I'll miscarriage. After 4 months, the thing will go. Every time. So when I took in of this baby last year, December, January, the thing started again. In my place of work, there is a girl there. She told me that, why don't you go to OPM? I said, OPM, me, I cannot go there. That day when I got home, I was watching the television. I saw Daddy preaching. This my little son said, Mommy, go to that church, go to that church.
Uh-huh.
I said, okay.
Mommy, go to that church. Go to that church. OPM. Uh-huh.
So I went to my husband's shop. I said I will not go to work today. I went to his shop. I said, please give me money. I want to go to OPM. He said, OPM. Okay, take the money now, go. Since he's tired of the miscarriage, when I'm pregnant, he will go and sow seed in our church so that the pregnancy will not go. The day he will sow the seed, that day the thing will go.
Child, in their former church, once she got conceived, the husband will go and sow seed for the conception to remain. On the day of the seed sowing, the pregnancy will disappear. That is a fruitless ground. You can't plant soil. You can't plant any seed in a fruitless ground. It will not germinate. Uh-huh.
So I came to OPM 5th of February. Even the car I entered from Rumokoro to this place, when I stand up, the seat was soaked with blood. So I was discouraged. I said, well, let me just go. I don't want to come again. One man saw me at the gate and said, don't go. Come. Just come. When Daddy see you, everything will be over.
Everything will be over. Everything will disappear. Every problem will disappear. Uh-huh.
And I asked her, are you sure? She said yes. I said, okay, let me come. I stayed here throughout the day. So when Daddy called pregnant women that they should come up, when I came up, I wanted to explain the thing to him. He did not even care to listen. He just hit my chest. Before I came up, I went to the toilet to change. Immediately I went down. I noticed that because the thing was rushing so much that I was feeling it. Immediately I passed through this place. Before I get there, the thing stopped.
Oh, labor for Jesus. Listen very well. You don't need story. You don't need to tell story. In OPM, we don't tell story. What will you tell the man of God? You explain from Jericho to Kabancham. No. What do you want? Fruit of the womb. Bah! Take it. What do you want? Job. Take it. Simple. Very simple. As Miracle hit her, bah! The bleeding ceased immediately.
And to the glory of God, this is the baby.
This is the baby. And you conceived there. You conceived there.
Yes, sir.
There was no miscarriage.
Yes, sir.
Clap hand for Jesus Christ.
Truly, God is there. Do not believe. Maybe believe say God there.
God they help.
Yes, God there. Honestly, I say me, I know will come to OPM.
Where did OPM do you?
Even if I dey watch am for television, I say I go turn and pass. I don't like am because wetin people they talk about OPM for outside. Who not come? You just say that they do another thing here.
Is there who no come? But things say waiting they talk not true. But try come. Come see whether not true. Waiting they talk whether not true. Come see. Come and see. And now you have come. Yes. And you have seen that what they are saying is lies.
So I this medium tell people who never come, make a try, come see what you do for OPM. Because what thing really happened to my wife, in short, I was afraid because I told her not to get pregnant again because the blood was so much every time. When I give do this my second child dedication, there was a woman in my area. He said that I go do the dedication and not invite her for the dedication. So I know ever carry baby for my house again.
Wait, the woman talking with her own mouth.
Yes. See me, I go do the dedication for church and not invite her. So there will not be new baby in my house.
Wait,
again.
The woman said, you did child dedication. You not invite them to come eat in your house, to come drink wine in your house. Because of that, your wife no carry belly again. It's a wickedness. She won't come drink. She won't come chop.
So ever since, if he carry belly, now he will come out. If he carry belly, he will come out. So we go many places, so they talk stories, but it's no solution. If you go this one, go bring some money. Even get one hospital where I go, she spent one night. I pay 50,000 naira just one night for the blood to stop. So even before this one, when he carry belly, I go sow seed for my former church. Because they say that one are twins. I said, okay, fine. This one, you know, will come out. But the day where I sowed the seed, that did not come out. My wife said, no, follow me, go to church again. So for house, quarrel every day for house. If they say, go church, he say, no. I said, okay. If I go church, I say, where your wife now? I'll just give a story chop, say, get it. So you know, they say there is fire on the mountain. See, where come, say in
but
the
when
OPM.
she come to OPM,
yes.
God gave her this one.
Yes.
And that bleeding ceased forever. Clap hand for Jesus. Kneel down.
There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you in all the earth.
Omega Power Ministries, OPM Worldwide.
Praise the Lord. I'm Apostle Chibuzo Gifchinyere, by the grace of God, the General Overseer of OPM Worldwide. I'm inviting you to come and take free prayer assignment. The assignment is free. You don't pay any money for it. In fact, if you go to any church and for you to see any man of God, you pay money, that is fraud. You don't need to pay any money to see any man of God. You want to come and pick assignment? Come on Sunday morning before 8. And by the grace of God, I will give you assignment. And once I give you assignment, your story must change. Before coming to pick the assignment, don't come because I am inviting you to come. Don't come because your pastor said you should not come to OPM. I want you to go on your knees and ask God, God, this power that Apostle Chibuzo is using to perform great miracles, signs and wonders, is he using your power or is he using the power of Satan to operate? Whatever revelation you get, you work on it. But don't work on what people tell you, but work on what God tells you, because God cannot lie. How do I look at OPM? We have moved from the old site to the new site. The new site is as at our law. So just when you reach Rumokoro, ask any taxi there. Say you're going to OPM new site. OPM new site, they will bring you. Or if you're going towards SAS, police headquarters, SAS, just ask any taxi there. You're going to OPM new site. Make sure you come on Sunday morning before 8, and your story must change.
OPM. Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
Only